Hello everyone and welcome to the latest devlog for Vengeful Rites, a virtual reality RPG. My name's Anthony, and in today's devlog I'd like to show you guys a little bit of what we've been working on for Chapter 4, including this new zone that I'm standing in now. Before I get into too much detail, I do want to mention that the game is currently on sale, 30% off on Steam. So now's a great time to jump in if you haven't played it. We've got a free demo that you can try out, and if you like the game and you want to keep playing, you can pick up where you left off in the demo. Your save progress carries over, and you can just continue on from there. But without further ado, this is the new zone that we've been working on, which you could probably tell has a big, outdoor vibe to it. We're trying to continue with that sunny, bright locale that we started in Chapter 3. And it's clearly, I think, obviously now pretty bare bones, or at least it's going to have a lot more detail in it. It won't be quite so barren looking. But we think it's coming together really nicely, and it's got a pretty cool vibe to it. So let me run down this way, and I'll show you how this works, because if you're not familiar, generally with every new chapter you unlock new spells, which give you new abilities, and one of the ones you'll be getting in this chapter is pretty significant and actually opens up a lot of options for us and for you, which is going to be a lot of fun. So, fight this guy. Oh, hello. Just throw up my sanctuary so I don't have to worry about that archer for now. Hey, buddy. Easy. Show you, this is one of the new weapons also coming in this chapter. It's a scepter, which I'm pretty psyched about. I like the look of it. I've also got a new bow, if I wanted to use that to kill this gentleman, which I may if I miss this shot. Bang. Easy. I could have nailed him with the bow, though, if I wanted to. Just so everyone's aware. But, yeah, this is the new zone, which is called the Hidden Forest. It's on Godly Island, where Chapter 3 took place. It's sort of the interior of the island. And what you're looking at here is pretty much the, basically the new mechanic that's coming into the game with this chapter. And as I mentioned, generally in each chapter you get new abilities that you unlock, new spells. So you have your spell wheel where you can go kinesis, protection, restoration, destruction, and then there's a couple of different elements for destruction, which you unlock in Chapter 3. And that's undergone some changes recently too, so that you can very quickly go exactly to where you want. You don't even have to really open it and be specific. You can sort of just do a sweeping motion and get some muscle memory, get all the different ones. But the new ability that you'll be getting in Chapter 4 is a new kinesis ability, which allows you to traverse distances that previously you had no hope of getting to. So you can see there's a platform in the distance along this sort of path of glowing orbs. And with my new kinesis ability, I can use these to launch myself, which feels pretty dope, and go to places that previously would have been inaccessible. And it opens up a lot of options for us and for you, so that you can go to new places that you wouldn't have been able to go to previously. And we can give you some new, like, in boss fights, for example, you may have to use that mechanic to get some stuff done. And, just general traversal. Stop moving. Move less. Alright, this will work. Easy. But, yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail, as usual, because we're not trying to spoil much, but you can see there's this big sort of redwood forest that you're working your way through with these platforms. There'll be more enemies. Right now I've got everything sort of dialed back for the sake of the devlog, and also just because we're still working on some stuff. But, yeah, like I said, I think it's got a pretty dope feel to it, and it's going to be a whole new experience, basically. We want this final chapter to be the ultimate experience throughout the game. You're getting stronger throughout, so we want to be able to keep things fresh. This is one of the ways that we're doing it, and we're really excited about that. I also want to show you, I guess, and we'll need to test this just to make sure that it doesn't cause any comfort issues for people, because obviously doing this maneuver and being launched for some people might make them feel a little nauseous. And I mean, there are certain options that can help with that already in the comfort settings. For example, you can limit your field of view, which should work now. So, that'll sort of limit what you can see, because that helps some people with it. But if that's not enough, or even if that doesn't, I mean, that helps most people, but you might be someone who prefers to use teleport locomotion, and you can't handle sort of any movement at all. And if that is the case, we have a separate method that it handles it by, which is sort of similar but may need to be tweaked. So you can see this, it sort of fakes it, right? It's a very quick, more like a cut, and then you just fall slowly, and I think it still gives you that sense of speed and gets everything done, but it isn't necessarily perfect yet. We haven't actually tested it with anyone so far who needs to use teleport locomotion. Who needs to, not prefers to. But we'll have this area into testing pretty soon. We'll very likely do a test branch within, I don't know, I would say a week or two. And if you use teleport and you want to jump in our Discord, I'll have a link to that in the description, then you can help us test it out and we'll tweak it where necessary. It may need to be something, much more, I don't know, maybe even much more comfortable, like literally just you sort of teleport right to the next spot where I'm starting to fall here. But we'll see how that plays out. Either way, we're really excited about the things that it brings in, and I'll show you just, a little bit more of the area. As I said, it's still work in progress, so like things like this where this is completely barren right now, that'll be expanded upon a bit. You can see in the distance there are some other platforms in the trees sort of wrapped around these redwoods, which I actually already came from that area. I just sort of started a little bit later in the level, but it's pretty sizable, and you'll have things to explore, treasure chests to find, upgrades that'll become available. Obviously you learn the new spell here, and we're really excited to get it out to you guys. It shouldn't take too much longer to get this portion out, and then we'll be starting on the dungeon for Chapter 4, which is planned out, and we think we'll be able to make that pretty quickly, and we're really excited about what's coming with that also. But I think that is enough rambling for one video, so I'm going to end it there. I'll remind you again that the game is currently on sale, and we have a demo, so by all means, check it out. I'll put a link to the store pages below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.